Thank you, Altair, for this great gift. May it shield me from my enemies.
Recent good fortune finding new suppliers has paid off. We've sold out the distilled an elixir of lead and Bastardo!
Killer stains the very stone of our city with his presence! Surely God will be displeased with us should we fail to strike him down! Assassino sighted! Forli is no longer safe!
I should get help.
And to your homes and loved ones! See that all you cherish is safe and well
Is there
guarded.
something ailing you, friend?
Come, friend. Here the customer is always right. Caballero.
Let life defend this violent appearance.
Caterina! Caterina Sforza! I know you're in there! I have something you may want back! Are you missing any children? And Ezio Auditore! What a pleasant surprise!
I take it you would be the Orsi brothers.
Ludovico!
And Gecko, at your service!
Basta! Where are my children? Let them go!
Of course, Signora. We'll happily give them back for something of yours. A certain map.
And a certain apple, brother.
See, a certain apple indeed. Or shall I slice your baby's necks ear to ear?
Bastardi! You think you can threaten me? I'll give you nothing! You want my children? Take them! I have the instrument to make more!
When you change your mind, they'll be in the village outside the city. You have 1 hour.
Caterina, no. I can't ask you to sacrifice your children.
Nobody's sacrificing anything. Go get them back for me, Ezio.
See, you have my word. The apple needs to remain in the citadel. Keep this safe.
Gecko and Ludovico Orsi. Bored with their leisurely life in the countryside, the Orsi brothers decided to spice things up a little. They started a money-lending business that was extremely successful, mostly because they killed anyone who didn't pay them back. Then, Caterina Sforza hired them to murder her Templar husband, Girolamo Riario, which they did in true Cavalier fashion. They rode up to his palace, waltzed into the dining room, stabbed him in the chest, ransacked the estate, and left his naked body in the center of town. According to Abstergo's files, Rodrigo Borgia, after escaping from Venice, offered to pay them for the recapture of the Peace of Eden. And, of course, Caterina's head. It was the Orsi brothers' idea to kidnap her children. I ask you, what has this world come to when the rich go so bad?
I think he's from Napoli. Hold on.
Go there!
Where have I seen him before? I know.
Get him! Where?
Sure.
Come back here! He's getting away!
Sforza women are no wilting flowers. They may look pretty to the eye, but the eyes deceive. Just ask Babbo. I hope you don't really imagine I'm scared. You'd be very mistaken. Grazie, Messere. But my brother, they're holding Ottaviano at the lighthouse.
What's he got for me? Where do I think I know that?
There! Moving! Get away!
Hey! I apologize.
Where? Move! There! I will kill all trespassers, Pazzo!
You want to see your boy walk again, Katerina? Give us what we want, or I'll throw him off the edge.
Mama, help me!
You won't get away!
Here anymore!
Oh! Sit down, Parmucchio!
Die! Easy!
We'll get the bastard! Show yourself! The apple on the map, or your kid's a cripple!
Get in front of him!
Help me! I need to go to the bathroom. Just let me see.
No risky strike.
You the ill sex! Cut off his escape! Just like that night in Alba! Capito? Stop acting like a baby! Where are you going? Basta! You're giving me a headache!
You're not allowed. Not you! Not you!
Is it your last chance, Katerina? The apple now, or I break the boy's legs! You want to see your boy walk again, Katerina? Give us what we want, or I'll throw him off the edge!
Mama, help me! I don't want to be here anymore!
Katerina was a fool to send you.
Or are you the fool, dying for a handful of change? Was it worth it?
More than you know. The maestro gains his prize. Because of me.
Muori col tuo orgoglio. Per quanto vale. Requiescat in pace.
Grazie, signore!
cosmic joke?
Teach those
Why
overproud
me?
pigs a lesson.
Always in the wrong place at the wrong
Nothing
time.
more! Any information concerning the whereabouts of Santa Clara?
What are you doing out here?
I'm so sorry, Ezio. I'm so sorry.
What happened?
It was a trick to lower our defenses.
As soon as you left, they attacked again. Keko Orsi, he has the apple.
What? No! Where is he?
We chased him out here, but the bastard escaped into the mountains.
I'm going.
State attenti! All members of the fraternity of San Paolo!
Only the best of Raymond here, friends.
Where do I think I know that?
Get down, or else he's here! Ha! Nice try!
I would like to see you try.
Here! Don't lose him again!
No way you're getting
Faster, merda! Eccolo! Hurry, get him! Andiamo!
Where do I think I know that?
You are not
Right here.
allowed
I'm not going anywhere.
Take your positions like you were told!
So, you have your prize again.
Was it worth it? So much bloodshed.
A prize of such value. It will not remain yours for long.
We shall see. Le miserie nascono dall'avidità. Requiescat in pace. Wait. Don't. Who are you? Stop. Don't open it.
Ezio, thank God you're back with us. Are you all right? What happened to you?
I don't know.
One of my guards had the luck to find you in the hills, next to Keko Orsi's dead body.
See. That I remember. Wait. There was a third man. He took the apple.
Who?
He wore a black robe, like a monk. And I think... a missing finger. See, Katerina, I have to go, right away.
Of course. Then you will need this as well.
The map Niccolo spoke of. Your husband's.
Ex-husband, mio caro. He swore he'd uncovered the locations of all the Codex pages. You will recover the apple, but you will never find the vault without this. You know, there is an abbey in the wetlands near here, where I've seen monks wearing black robes. I'd start there. Now go. Find us a Stramalatetto monk.
I think I'm going to miss you, Katerina.
Oh, I know you will.
Or cross at mealtime!
Guardate che meraviglia queste spigole! Oh my God. And his age.
I'm sure I have just what you need.
Air for all. Come, friends. Whatever you He's no hero. He slays with wanton abandon for nothing but his own grotesque amusement.
There he is!
È un duel.
There he is! Laggiù! Crepa, bastardo!
Blessings on you, brother.
Grazie. I wonder if you can help me.
What do you seek?
A monk in black robes who lacks one of his 10 fingers.
Well, Brother Guido has only 9 toes. You sure it wasn't a toe?
Quite sure.
And then there's Brother Domenico, but it's his entire left arm he's lacking.
Again, quite sure it was a finger.
Now wait a moment. I do recall a black-robed monk with 9 fingers. Yes, of course. When we had our last San Vincenzo's feast at the Abbey.
Yes, I know the place. I'll try there. Grazie.
Go in peace, brother.
I always do. Excuse me, brother. I wonder if you can...
Unholy demon! Get away!
What's wrong?
You're the one who killed Brother Stefano! Brothers, the killer of monks has returned! Please, no. I don't want to die.
I only kill those who kill others. Your brother Stefano was a killer. I'm sure you are no such thing. Now, listen to me. I'm looking for a black-robed monk who's missing a finger.
Missing a finger, you say? Do you mean like Fra Savonarola?
Savonarola? Who is this? You know him?
I did. He was one of us, for a time.
And then?
We suggested he retire to a hermitage for a good long time.
I'm afraid to say his retreat has come to an end. Where would he have gone?
Oh dear. Santo Spirito? In Firenze? It's where he studied. Perhaps it's where he would return.
I thank you. Go with God, brother.
Girolamo Savonarola, a Dominican friar from Ferrara, this man took his job seriously. He saw the excesses of his age, the rich stomping the poor into the dirt, the priests selling indulgences to the populace, and he went insane. Calling himself an instrument of God, Savonarola descended on Firenze. His sermons sent people into frenzies. He demanded an end to all personal property, to all progress, a return to Eden. Knowledge became the enemy, and he could erase it all with the peace of Eden at his command. Books, paintings, musical instruments, he burned everything in the bonfire of the vanities. History unraveled as his legions took control, and Firenze descended into darkness.
Hey, Desmond. I think I repaired that busted memory. Why don't you try opening it?
If Piero had only a tenth of his father's talent, we'd still have some place to call home.
That man, isn't that... Haven't I seen you before? Could be.
Careful, boys. He's no novice. We work together.
Never should have welcomed that mad monk into the city. Look at all the misery he's wrought.
No need to be shy. Come forward.
don't understand why they'd be so willing to accept his oppression.
Go, go! Now you die! I can't see him anymore!
Just threw us out. Said all we owned belonged to the Chiesa di San Marco now.
Now, he's got the sharp trailer. Isn't that...
Get lost.
I don't know what's going on!
You think you can escape? Leave me alone.
I will get him!
Sometimes I wish the Assassino would return to Firenze, that we might be free of his tyranny.
Salve, Ezio. You picked a fine time for a homecoming.
Then it's true. Savonarola has taken control of Firenze.
Yes. No doubt aided by that treacherous artifact.
We should get to work on retrieving it.
That may be more complicated than you think.
When isn't it? Why don't you fill me in on things?
Walk with me. It all started a few weeks ago. The man everyone once reviled was suddenly the one they worshipped.
Ah, the apple.
Only in part. It's not the city he's enthralled, but its leaders. Men possessed of influence. They, in turn, oppress the citizens and ensure his will is done.
The people act as if they have no say in the matter.
Rare is the man willing to oppose the status quo. And so it falls to us to help them see the truth.
Those bodies bear the emblem of the Borgia.
Yes. The Spaniard keeps sending his soldiers into Firenze, and Firenze keeps sending them back. Usually in pieces.
Then he knows the apple is here as well. An unfortunate complication.
Seguimi.
Cut his legs off!
Fall in. Andiamo. A direct assault would be dangerous.
True. But what other option is there?
Aside from the city leaders, the people's minds are their own, correct?
Si.
And they follow Savonarola not by choice, but force and fear?
Si.
Then I propose we use these to our advantage. We can silence his lieutenants and stir up discontent. You will be distracted, and I will have a chance to strike.
Clever. I'll speak with La Volpe and Paola. They can help to organize the uprising as you free the districts.
Then it's settled. I'll take care of his abettors.